Hey, my beautiful friends, welcome to this space. Today is Thursday, the 11th of May, 2023. I'm here with my friend, Freddie the Teddy, Rufus the dog's in the guest room on the bed. It got crowded in here. This is your card of the day. I am using Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle deck with artwork by Lily Moses. This is what they look like. And we also have our card of the week, which is the Chariot. And this is from Bradley Valentine's Angel Tarot deck. All right, so Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, light workers from all four corners and all realms, I welcome you to this space, and it is my pleasure to be your messenger. May this card of the day be of service, be of value, and have meaning. So be it, so shall it be. Okay. All right. So this one looks about right. Oh, look at this, Lord Ganesh. This is kind of fun. Infinite abundance. This is the message that goes with this oracle card. Ganesh is another of the Hindu gods who has been known to remove obstacles, things that gets in the way, things that stop us from achieving what we want. So no surprise that the message underneath here says obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Now, yesterday, the day before, I was reading something on a spiritual blog about how folks are experiencing this download of new information. Don't quite know how the download's happening, but they believed, and I concur with it, that the reason why they have felt fatigue, somewhat lethargic, and of course, you can attribute it to all sorts of things if you want to. I think in the human experience, we want labels, we want reasons, we want justifications, we want to know why. That's part of learning. I also learned from a psychic in another spiritual channel that we've come here on earth in a human experience to get messy and to have a mess. But the constraints and limitations of the human experience is we don't want to be messy, because get messy isn't what most people believe they should be. Well, I don't know what to make of any of that. I think that a mess becomes a message. And how do you learn and how do you grow and how do you get where you're going without the mess to teach you this is something that needs to be cleaned up, cleared up, and improved? So today's message from Lord Ganesh is, if you're looking for infinite abundance, the flow of abundance that does not stop, that keeps coming, the input, the output, you have to be part of the flow. You've got to be the flow. Interesting that the Chariot, number 7, you're on the right path, you're moving forward, and you're moving forward quickly. Archangel Metatron is the bender of time. And because it's said he at one point or another was in human form, he gets the human constraints and limitations. And the work he did as a human, I think they called him Enoch, that work, that lifetime, or lifetimes plural, was such that once he was released back into spirit, became an archangel sitting at the hand of God, the energy, the essence, the universal power that runs through all of us. So teaming them up together with this God that removes obstacles, that keeps the flow of intimate abundance going, and then Metatron, who's riding the chariot to move it quickly, says try not to procrastinate on what has to be out the way so you can allow this flow to keep going. And what I'm being urged or guided, spiritually guided channel to tell you is maybe what has to be removed is the idea, the thoughts, the feelings, and the languages that you are not deserving because you are, that you are not worthy because you are, that you cannot have it because you can, or it's not happening quickly enough because it will. And oftentimes I find myself asking the question of the ancestors and spirits of people that come to me for readings, what is it that this person needs to know? And invariably, what the spirit guide says is patience. That the linear time on earth in physical form is not the linear time in spirit. It's all running at the same time. And the idea to bring it forward quickly like Aladdin's lamp, and in this case, the magic of Lord Ganesh, is to get into the feeling of having it now. And then the physical being of getting it now, law of attraction, follows. But while there's no feeling up behind it, while there's no essence of it, while there's no idea of it, because what's blocking it is the idea that it's not possible, that it won't come, that I can't have, all the negative stuff we've been telling ourselves, it all boils down to not good enough, not deserving, not. Well, what we don't want, what we keep saying we can't have, what we keep blocking ourselves from, will keep showing up. So I think today's message from Lord Ganesh and Archangel Metatron is get out of your own way. Remove the obstacles yourself. And it could be a simple case of, are you looking or blaming or thinking that somehow, some way, some shape, some form, some person, some drama, trauma, what have you, has got in the way of you attaining what you truly want? It's true, we have karma. And we have to remove the karma. And the karma comes from this lifetime, from things we've done, and we can also inherit it from prior lifetimes. We can also take on that karma drama from people in our lives right now. Any of you that are of service to other people, without clearing it off, without cleaning it out, without removing these obstacles, you are taking on the drama of those folks that you're helping, because you're choosing to help them offload their karma that then creates it into your karma, if that makes sense. Sometimes we've got to remove that. Sometimes we have to sort of get to the point where we can say, all right, I'm going to help this person help themselves. I'm not going to do this stuff for them. Lord Ganesh is also known as Ganapataye. So you might hear chanting Ganapataye in a lot of Hindu prayers. He's the son of Lord Shiva and the goddess Parvati. Gosh, I'm going to get that wrong. I'm sorry. And the legend says he received his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced off the human one, because he mistook him for an intruder. So, like I've said, he is the Lord that removes all these obstacles. Any of you that have travelled in taxis that driven by those of Indian descent will see maybe a lot of deities in there. He's known to help them, or they believe he helps them weave in and out of crazy traffic. Playful, loving, dancing. He's just one of those fun, loving, approachable gods. I mean, look at all the colours. He's got a lotus flower in one hand, and he's holding something else in another hand. There's all this jewellery going on. Fabulous headdress. It's just opulence, just good. And then, oddly enough, right behind is, you know, that sacred star. I have to pull this up a little bit so you can see behind his head. Like a little I call it a mandala type of symbol, Merkaba of sorts. So anyway, right now, it's important for you to move beyond any limitations you've got, including the ones that you're saying, that you're repeating. What are you focusing on? What are you focusing on that's really for your highest good? Let the universe go there safely. These cards are not only bringing you clear wisdom, clear light to your human situation, but they're also bringing you that flow that helps you remove conflicts. That's an obstacle. But to remind ourselves the path that we're on, the path of least resistance. Perhaps it is your request, Ganesh, please help me clear the way so I can see that there's absolutely nothing stopping me. Increase your connection to him. You can also do one of those chants that I was talking about just now. It's Om, O-M, the universal sound, Gam, G-A-M, Ganapataye Namaha. Now. Ooh, it's all fuzzy, sorry. Ganapataye Namaha. Deva Pramal, P-R-I-M-A-L, and her first name Deva, Deva, D-E-V-A, has some wonderful Hindu chants that she has on iTunes. You can get it. You could even put in Om, O-M, Gan, G-A-N, Ganapataye. I don't quite know how to say it. But you could put those things in there. G-A-N-A-P-A-T-Y-E, something like that. Namaha is one word. N-A-H-A. Nama, N-A-M-A-H-A. I'm sorry to all those who are strictly Hindus and who practice the Hindu philosophies. That is not my first language. I'm just trying to help those get to understand. It's kind of nice to listen to. Anyway, sorry. Listen, it's been my delight to bring this card of the day to you. I wish you all the blessings, all the abundance, and all the help removing all the obstacles you need to remove. Listen, like, subscribe, ring that bell, share this. These numbers are climbing. I wanted to be at 300 by Memorial Day. We've got 2 weeks to go. We're around 260. Getting there. I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.